The movie gave us disco, heart, and sweetness, serving villain realness. But the skating party is not over yet. We're diving into the roll bounce soundtrack, spinning some tracks of our own, and finding out which songs deserve the spot on the rink. Welcome to the No More Late Fees podcast. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Jackie, and we're just two best friends and ex-Blockbuster employees rewatching some of the best and worst movies from the late 90s and early 2000s. In this bonus episode, we'll be cultivating our roller rink mixtape with the help of our guest, Black Girl Marvel. Welcome.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having
Welcome.
me. Yeah,
We're happy to have you on.
thanks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been mutuals for a while.
Yeah, we
um,
have.
on TikTok, and we were very lucky to be on your podcast,
Yeah,
The
that was a good
Real
time.
Study. So
Yeah,
if
that
you
was a good
guys
time.
haven't checked out that episode, definitely check
Absolutely.
it, check out the Real Study podcast. It's a lot of fun. So welcome, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Jackie and I have just started a little bit of sprinkling in some of the things we're watching currently, since
Okay.
we don't really talk about that kind of stuff mostly on
Yeah.
the pod. So, has there been anything new that you are currently watching
Anything
that,
new that I'm currently watching? I'm bouncing
well,
between a lot,
mm,
but also like keeping up with like just watching like my comfort shows at the same time. So,
yes.
Yes.
so I've been watching Dan to Dan.
Okay.
Fan
How's
of that.
that?
It's weird. It almost feels quite like it shouldn't be shown on Netflix. Like it should be like maybe behind more of like a HBO moniker a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a little saucy, it's a little out there a little bit. I've been watching Mom on Netflix because I never watched
uh,
the original run. So I just was at work one day and was like and enjoying it. Like it's really good. They found their niche a little bit and I was like, okay, good
yeah.
job, you know. So that's a fun
We
little
love
go.
Anna Faris over here.
Yes.
Oh
So,
yeah. Did you hear
And
about
Alice and Janney.
her and Brenda or I mean Cindy and Brenda are coming
yes.
back, so I'm excited about that.
So excited about that. I just wonder if Sean is gonna actually come back because he's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
semi-retired a
Tired,
little bit.
yeah.
How about you, Jackie? Are you watching anything interesting?
Oh,
Uh,
girl. I went and
uh,
saw Honey Don't. They warned
Ooh,
me in the title of the movie, and I didn't
yeah.
listen.
I heard things about this movie.
like it's bad?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
made by one of the Coen brothers.
Yeah. Was
So
it
I went
Ethan?
in knowing it was going to be quirky
Yeah.
Yeah.
and very like on brand for Coen. I went with my friend Gab, and it's just cinematography beautiful,
Mm.
like costume design perfect, cast perfect. When I tell you not a single storyline like made a bit of sense or like was kind of wrapped up,
Oh my gosh, I want to see this movie so bad.
it's and it it has Chris Evans playing a reverend who just sleeps with everyone. And he's
Mm.
just like in threesomes and I'm like, okay, but what are we doing here? Because it's also kind of in a mop closet. Like
What?
it, but there's a bed with silk sheets. It's so fucking bizarre.
Mm.
And then I went to the bathroom at one point. I swear I was gone for a minute and a half and I came back and I was like, what happened? Thinking Gab's gonna be like, oh, nothing. And she was like, so and so was murdered. And I was like, oh,
Where?
And Plaza's in it too, right?
Aubrey Plaza, Margaret Qualley,
Hmm.
Chris Evans,
Oh, the guy from It's Always Sunny.
yes, Charlie
Charlie
Day. Like
Day.
it
Yeah.
has a pretty good cast and like really good actors in it. And I was just like, what are we doing here? Oh, and it has Patrick Swayze's brother as the like bartender. I can't
That's
remember his
random.
first name. But yeah, it was something. I would say just for the spectacle, wait for streaming.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
I saw the trailer for that movie. I saw people on TikTok talking about the movie, and I was like, And that was it. Nothing said, I gotta see it.
I
I was
was
just
like,
like,
well, I will go see Chris Evans in anything.
yeah,
And
Right.
I like Aubrey Plaza. And like there were so many like good things about the movie. I was like, yeah, I'll go see it. And it just wasn't it. Honey, don't.
yeah, yeah,
That's the consensus I've got from every like person I know who's seen it, and then like people I've seen online. They've all been like, it's in the title.
Yeah.
Just don't see it. Like they're like, it's in the title. And
Well,
I'm like, that makes me intrigued to see a film. I'm like, I want to see that. So
yeah. Well, and I didn't see any trailers for it. I think I saw a couple of like very small press junkets for it. And then I just saw the cast. And I
Mm.
was like, yes. And so when I got home, I was telling my husband Ken about it, and I was like, let me just play the trailer for you. I'm like, oh, if I had seen the trailer prior to going to the movie, I would have known pretty much all of like the surprise plot points. So I'm glad I didn't watch the trailer.
Mm.
But I'm like, this trailer tells me they didn't have enough to piece together a cohesive trailer that would make sense for what the movie is about.
Damn.
okay.
Yeah.
Dang, if you can't make it through the trailer, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, no good.
Ooh-wee. Okay.
As for me, I've been watching hours of K-dramas, of
Come on,
course.
K-dramas. That's on my list next. Come on, yes.
So I originally watched, did I? I don't know if I talked about this the last episode, so you remind me, Jackie, but I watched this K-drama called Marry My Husband.
Yes.
So I did talk about that.
Yes. And then you
So,
talked about the lawyer one.
right.
Yeah.
So I am still watching Above the Bar,
Hmm.
Beyond the Bar, something like that, which I like. And then I finished Marry My Husband, the Japanese version.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I liked it. I like didn't get bored. One thing that I really liked about it is that the core of the plot is it's the same, but like how they get there is
As the
very
Korean
different.
drama, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So originally it was the Korean drama that I think came out last year that I really very much enjoyed. And so the Japanese version was a little bit shorter. There were some characters that were taken out, and then just like culturally, it was very interesting how they approached it in comparison to the Korean one, which thought was interesting. Like the Korean one definitely had more flair. The actress was like, when she got her makeover, it was a makeover. I don't know what the Japanese were doing. It's very like demure over there and not like a bad bitch walking on the scene. It's very different, like night and day, how
Okay.
those parts were. And like she gets into her like bad bitch status. Like she slaps the shit out of the guy in the Korean version, but in the Japanese version, she just like it's not given the same. And then in the
Mm.
Japanese
Mm.
version, the Japanese guy gets his ass handed to him over and over again. And I'm like, you ain't fighting the guy in the Korean one. He was beating ass. So just little things. And also I just love the guy who in the Korean one was just hotter. So, but I
Mm.
highly recommend if you love K-dramas, I would say watch both of them. They're really good. So
Yes.
Cool.
now I'm finished. I got to figure out what I'm watching next. Except all this week is just me closing the chapter of Love Island.
Okay.
We
Mm-mm.
have the reunion and all the chatter that comes from it, and I would like to cut the umbilical cord and say I'm done. No
We know
more.
that's not going to happen.
It is. It has to. All right. Well, we have a game. I don't know how well we'll do, but
Okay.
tell us about the game, Jackie.
So the game this week is Soundtrack Shuffle. So we'll pick disco, funk, R&B jams that would be on our Roll Bounce soundtrack. Okay, I have a question though, because I always
Hmm.
have questions. Does it
Uh-oh.
have to stay in the time frame of Roll Bounce,
Like in the
or
Mm.
could it
70s.
be like when we were at the skating rink?
Oh, I thought about that too. I guess since this is a 90s 2000s show,
Yeah.
and we did go roller skating back in our day, so
Oh, yes, we
let's
did.
make our own roll bounce soundtrack.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, oh, I already know. Oh man.
Oh, do I have to go first?
No, no, take your time cultivating. We'll
Okay.
all come up with three, so at
Yeah.
Oh,
least,
okay.
Let me write down some options.
uh-huh.
While we're waiting, I will tell the story of every child who ever had a roller skating party at the Coral Springs roller skating rink where you got to ride in the big skate.
I miss skating actually.
Yeah, I am no longer good at it. I
Me
used to
neither. I'm
be pretty,
trash. Yeah, I don't have a core anymore. So
yeah, my cousins were like my uncle and my cousins were always so good. They still are. They still skate really well. Like
yeah, if you
Patrice.
don't stop, if you keep going, I know some people who skate so well. I'm just like jealous. I just look at them real jealous. Like how dare
Yeah.
you? Hmm.
Oh man. Okay. Let's at least start with our first one. How about that?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Do you want to go
Yeah, I
first
can
one?
go. Yeah.
Okay.
So for my soundtrack shuffle, I would pick my first one that I would pick is Tell Me by Groove Theory.
Ooh, that's a good
Excuse
one.
me. Because it's just like, that song like tell me if you want me to. It's just like a nice vibe. I feel like people won't go crazy because it always freaks me out when people go crazy around the track. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm a little timid. Like let me build my way up.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a nice like little groove that people could just like chill out and groove to. So that would be like my first on my playlist.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jackie,
My first up is Fantasy by Mariah Carey.
that is a good one.
You
That is
can
a good
just kind
skating
of
song.
groove, bounce, and roll.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's nice.
Well, I'm starting off crazy. I'm the crazy person that really like, that's what's up. It's Uncle Al, Bass is gonna blow your mind. I love that song so much. It's like, bass is gonna blow your mind. Boom, huh? I love it.
I don't think I've ever heard it before.
That's Miami music right there.
Nice. Okay.
Who is that by again?
Uncle Al,
Uncle Al.
R.I.P. friend. We miss you
Oh,
out
rip.
here. All right, what's number two, y'all?
Number two for me would be Goodies by Sierra.
Ooh,
Yes.
I feel like that's a good time. I feel like
Yes.
nobody is sitting down. We can have a good time.
no. Jackie?
Next up for the the slow groove, I'm going I Swear by All for One.
Ooh, damn, that is
Oh,
good.
I swear. I like that song. That's a good song.
I used to love them so much. I had their little tape. I don't know where my tapes are. Okay, my second song is The Dip.
Oh,
I put my hand
yes.
Head
up on your
around your
hip.
hip. When I
I
dip,
dip, you dip, we dip.
hey, that's a solid one.
That's where
That,
you get to show off your skills skating because
yes,
there's actions that need to be done.
yes, yes.
I like that.
That's freak nasty for you.
Very nice.
All right,
Going
your
third
last
one.
one. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to like still my music, but like my parents' music that I loved. I'm gonna do September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Last up on my roster, Motown Philly by Boys to
I
Oh,
Men.
knew one of those songs would be on there.
very nice. I can see people doing routines to that. They
Yes.
just doing a good little routine.
So
Yeah.
I'm torn between my last. If it's going to be If I Ever Fall in Love by Shy
Ooh.
or Weak by SWV. Because that's
Oh.
one of the ones that I like for my slow jam, since you guys all had a slow jam.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because I remember how hard I worked to learn the words of Weak. But I
I
sure had a
it,
crush on Shy. So I
if
don't know.
if I had any sway, I would go weak.
What do you think, Lal?
Honestly, I'm gonna make it worse. I was gonna go the other way. I was
Oh,
gonna go.
damn
Alright, so
it. Okay, wait. Let me just close my eyes and try to
yep.
hear the songs as I skate and see if I can make a move to it. Hold on.
Yeah. Mhm.
Damn, they both
Yeah.
bops.
To me, to me, you pick two songs that are just like the adverse of each other. I feel like it's the same song talking about the same thing, just
Right.
sung by two different groups, but just amazing different. Like
Uh,
it's the same theme of a song. It's so
We
great.
we can have a two-way tie for third, Danielle.
no, I'm gonna
Yes.
pick. I'm gonna be
Okay.
solid. I'm gonna stand on
Uh,
business.
do a
And
loophole. Do a somebody mix them. Somebody did a mix of them.
it would be a great mix, a
Yeah.
super mix.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with weak because I'm
Okay.
doing it for the girls.
I
Yeah.
respect it. I
I'm
respect
doing it
it.
for the
Bring their
girls.
guys out to the yeah.
Yeah,
Have a good time. Yeah.
that's a good one. This is quality list. I hope Jackie makes this into
I
one of our new mix. What do you call it?
our
What do we call them?
playlist
Thank
from our
you.
mix
Ooh,
our burned CDs.
yes. Yes. I
So
love
I found
this.
my burned CDs from like my
Ooh.
youth, and so I
Hmm.
made them into Spotify playlists that are available if you're on Patreon.
Nice. I need to figure out how to do that because I have all my old burn CDs like in one of those booklets. You know, the
Yes.
booklets.
I sat there
So
for like
good.
an entire evening and just listened to each CD. I was like, oh, oh, we're putting this song on all of them.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I should do that. Too bad. Too bad cars are very Bluetooth now. There's not a CD player around here to save my life. Like,
The
And
TikTok shop has one.
yeah, they
oh my
do.
gosh, of course it does. It has everything.
All right, so I have a question for all of us.
Okay.
If you could create your own skating crew, what would the name of your skating crew be and who would be on it? Anybody. And I guess since we're in our 90s 2000s bag, maybe we
Mm-hmm.
would pick from that time frame.
Okay.
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 Man.
I
Are we
know.
picking a crew like a four-person crew like Roll Bounce? Like we are the
Yeah, yeah.
Xavier of the
Yeah.
crew and we
Ooh,
got
I
like
like
four
it.
people we have to pick.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that.
Ooh,
Oh man.
oh my gosh. The questions on here are crazy. What are you doing to me? And on the spot too. I love it.
Well, you did like you said you're good at being on your right there on your toes.
Yeah. Oop. Okay. Ooh.
Gosh. I'm thinking of the the way I was back when we were younger, and this is what I'm naming my group.
I need some more people for my team.
I know this would be so hard.
No, yes. Mm.
I have two down. So
The same. Same.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, damn.
I need one more.
Yeah, me too.
Well, while you guys wait, I'm gonna do mine because I'm super
Okay.
stoked.
Okay, good.
At first, I was gonna do Care Bears, but then I said, wait a minute. So my crew's name is called the Sailor Scouts.
That tracks.
Yep. And and on my crew, I would have Devin Aoki, Carrie Russell, Bianca Lawson, and Christina Vidal. I think we would be killer. And we would all be dressed as different Sailor Scouts. I, of course, would be Sailor Moon. Duh. The other girls, I don't even, they could figure out what they wanted to be. All right.
Very nice.
Okay. Sweet. Oof.
Okay, who's ready to go next?
Do you still need time, Jackie?
I have mine, but if you want to
Okay.
go first.
No, you can go. I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah.
So we're Roll Goddess.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
I love that. And I hope every time you say it, roll goddess.
Yes, you have to. You have to.
And I have Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Ooh.
Ooh, she would be great.
Tatiana Ali,
Nice.
Amy Jo Johnson for the tricks,
Come on. Can't stand Kimberly, but come on. Yes. Yes. Yes.
and then Tracy Ellis Ross for the sass.
Okay. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. My crew would be called the Final Fantasies,
Ooh, I
Ooh,
love
right?
it.
And I would have Usher because he's well known
yes.
to be a skater from way back.
Right?
And then I gotta throw a little class in there with Angela Bassett and Meryl Streep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Stacked.
Then we're gonna round it off with my own vampire slayer, Elijah Dushku. So
Yes.
love it.
I feel like that's a good mix of like classy, fun, sassy, flirty. The Final Fantasies. Yeah. Yeah.
That's quality ass list.
We rocked it tonight.
I know, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Solid. Solid.
Well, we've got one more question for you.
Yeah, we're going to put you in the hot seat now
Ooh.
and ask for your 3 employee picks from 95 to 2005. So the time frame of our podcast.
Ooh.
We used to be Blockbuster employees, so we got to make suggestions. And so now we get to see what you will stock on the shelves at Blockbuster.
Okay. That's a great question. Ooh. I already know one off the rip, this one, because it's part of my childhood core memory.
Well, while you're thinking, I can see what the results have been on last week's
Poll.
poll. Yeah, or from our Mission Impossible episode.
Mhm.
It's Mike D's. So his choices were Lone Star, Event Horizon, and 28 Days Later. Currently, 28 Days Later is winning by 74%,
Nice.
and Lone Star and Event Horizon are tied for the last place, I guess. So I wasn't surprised. Every time we put a horror movie up,
It tends
it
to
Yeah.
win.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horror is so popular. My gosh.
Do you have your 3? You still
Hmm.
thinking?
I got
Okay.
my 3. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let's hear what you are choosing.
Okay. So this is what I was stuck on the shelves of Blockbuster.
Okay.
I would have Tarzan, the animated, 1989. I would have because that's just I know that movie front to back. You can't. I would if there was a talk back or a sing along or whatever, I'm in there. I'm in there.
Yes, the
Verbatim.
soundtrack top tier.
Immaculate. Next would be Clueless. Because not only did I was like in love with this film, I actually did an audition. I did Claire's. I did Cher's monologue at an
Oh.
audition and actually got into the school, but I just couldn't afford the school. So
Oh.
Clueless always has like a special place in my heart because it like got me into like performing arts school. So yeah.
Yeah.
We love Clueless around here. It's such a
Yes.
classic, and it
It
just feels like it's
is.
gonna be timeless, essentially.
And you know what
Even
it feels like? It feels like Buffy and Clueless are in the same universe. Like Sunnydale is somewhere not too far from where, Cher and them live in Beverly Hills. Like it's like further down. Like I
Yeah.
feel like
yeah.
they're in the same universe. And my last one, classic, forever immortal in my eyes, Toy Story.
Uh,
Love.
Yeah, Toy Story, because it's what started me even to this day as an old woman. The way that I take care of like my plushies and things like that started for me watching that film and being like, I never want my toys to think I don't love them. And I still have that
Yes.
mind frame till this day. So,
It's so funny. I just saw a video on Instagram this week talking about that Toy Story originally came from a Jim Henson. Oh, sorry. A Jim
Gesundheit.
Henson movie or something
Oh, that's
that
interesting.
I've never heard of, but it's like the same damn plot. I'm sorry
Really?
we missed that when we did Toy Story to talk about it, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Oh, that's
cool.
interesting.
I thought you were going to say, I saw a TikTok where a mom lined a kid going to college. She lined like the hallways with all of his plushies that have notes like, thank you for
Oh,
taking care of us and like good luck
Aw,
in college as like he was moving out into his dorms and stuff.
that's
that's so
cute.
sweet.
Yeah.
It
Like,
started off
oh,
kind of weird for me, but it ended very sweet. So
yes.
okay, okay. I didn't know where I didn't know
The
where we were
setup could
going.
have gone either way.
Yeah. I was like, where are we
Spe-
going with this now?
Speaking of toys, Jackie sent me a video of her finally getting her Labubu today.
Hold on, let me get
Hey.
him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. That's not what I meant. I said that's not what I meant.
Oh my
You
gosh.
have the same one Nick has from Love Island. So
Why
I
you gotta bring it back
approved.
to Love Island?
I
Isn't he
don't
so
know
cute?
what's the hype. I don't understand the hype for the
I
little
don't
boo-boos.
know. I don't understand. One day it was just Jackie's like, La Booba, La Booba. I'm like, what the fuck is a LaFufu?
The
And
Lafufus are the fake ones. He is real from Pop Mart. I spent at least 5 evenings doing drop a clock and button mashing to get
hmm
him. His name is Wisp after Rainbow Bright's real name.
so if I find fake ones in New York, you don't want them?
No, Ken wants a Lafufu so badly.
Really?
Yes,
Why?
he wants all the Lafufus. He wants ones where like the face is upside down, the foot's on backwards. He wants the
That's funny.
Lafufu. Yeah,
So
a lot.
you want your house to be haunted. Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
man,
Okay.
pretty much. But yeah,
Not in the
he's gonna
late
sit
name
here.
of Jesus. I do not rebuke this.
Absolutely. Because no, thank you. Usually I say if I don't get a thing, it's not for me. I don't get this, so I don't think it's for me. I love
Yeah.
but I love seeing people's excitement. I watch the videos of people like losing their minds, and I love it.
I recorded myself opening it. I knew what it was because the way Pop Mart works is that if you like shake it to eliminate a couple of colors, then when you purchase it, it tells you what color you got.
Mhm.
But I still did an unboxing because it was
I'm putting
exciting.
that shit on TikTok. I don't care.
No,
That's content.
absolutely. No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And so,
At this point, me breathing is content. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
but halfway, like I happened to say my Labubu. So my husband walks in behind me. He goes, I don't even know why you're doing this. You already know what color you got. And I turned around, I was like, I am recording. And he goes, oh, sorry. And walks
No,
away.
he actually legitimately said, "Oh, sorry." Like he looked like he didn't mean to. So I'm going to correct that and,
Yes.
and give Ken credit that he immediately walked out when he thought he was ruining your video.
So that was my Labubu unboxing. Maybe it'll go up on my personal TikTok.
I will put it on our Instagram stories and I'll throw it on TikTok and see what
Nice.
happens.
Yeah.
If you have any commentary on our picks, if you have some roller jams from the 90s and 2000s that you'd like to have on our playlist, hit
Mhm.
us up at No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, and Blue Sky. And stay tuned for next week's episode as we root for the underdog with the classic Angus.
And Law, would you like to promote any of your social handles?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you can follow me on all social media at Black Girl Marvel. I am also on Twitch. I stream Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Tsushima over there. I'm doing some fun things in October with some scary movies. So make sure you join me on Instagram so you can vote in that poll. I'm also getting things started on YouTube, reaction videos, things like that. So Black Girl Marvel, again, across everything. It's Black Girl Marvel or Black Girl Marvel's Multiverse, but Black Girl Marvel will get you everywhere. Hope to see you around.
Love it.
And as always, be kind and rewind.